He might have forgot.
He didn't forget. They don't forget about this little program. Hello, people. It's the Marty A. Johnson Show. We about to get ready. Charlene, let me fix my audio.
Huh?
I think I fixed my audio. Hello, Lavelle's coming. So, Charlene, did you take your disco nap before you
He might have forgot.
Look, let me fix my audio because we're live. Anything can happen.
That's true.
Did you take your disco nap?
No, I did not. But I'm up. Tonight's gonna be a wonderful show.
We're doing shows on a damn Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna have high five coming in. Let me fix my audio and my settings and all that. So please share this video. So yeah, what's up? So don't worry, it's right now just me and Charlene for now. But Charlene's still gonna tap in. Look.
Oh yes.
Now, first off, how long we been waiting trying to get high five on this platform?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
I'm like, Dad, look, that's it, to get it done. It's like, well, you want to do it on a Sunday? I'm like, got no choice. I'll do it.
Okay. I'm so excited to meet them, see what they're up to, what they're doing new. Yeah, I really am.
Well, I hope they don't come in all stuffy and nothing like that. I don't got time for that.
Hopefully they won't.
Hopefully the energy's good and we fix my phone and all that.
This is gonna be a great interview.
Well, I guess it's the wrong show. We do conversation here, girl.
That's right. We're gonna have great conversation here on the Marty A. Johnson Show. Not interviews, but great conversation.
We're gonna wait for the bell. So look, share this video. If you've never seen this little program before, we have real talk conversation. We definitely don't do interviews. If you're looking for all that, trying to be nice and all that, this definitely ain't the platform for you. I was looking for real.
So they got the wrong place.
Yep.
They picked the wrong show, huh?
Charlene, who can we start off with?
Start off with a female.
So we got high five coming any moment now.
Yes.
I'm due a couple of good ones, Charlene. Did you like the ones that we did in the past?
I really did.
So I really like those. I like people that's gonna listen. While I get myself together, tell the artists what we look for in the music, please.
Okay, you guys, send your best music because you never know who's gonna be listening to you here on the Marty A. Johnson Show. So please go into your catalog or whatever you have and send in your best music. Something that when we hear it, we can say, this is radio ready. Because that's what they're looking for. Acts that are ready to go out there. Now so send in your music and send in your best to the Marty A. Johnson Show. Marty A. Johnson 4@gmail.com. And then also defend your music. If we cut that shit and you don't like it, defend your music. 1-877-MARTY-90. Okay? Let's listen to these records, Marty.
Oh, goodness. I guess so. Let me fix my stuff together. Oh, here goes Lavelle. Lavelle's like, he ain't gonna miss this little program.
I know that's right.
Lavelle said he is not missing a beat with us. So, hi, Lavelle. Oh, goodness. I'm fixing all my audio and all that while we get it together, please.
Okay.
Let's let Lavelle come in. Look, we're gonna jump right into it with Lavelle. Lavelle's gonna like, what did I miss? I'm like, Lavelle, you got all times here. Lavelle, we already started. We live. Hello. So Lavelle, you ready to go today? Okay, Lavelle. What's wrong with Lavelle?
Oh no, I don't see him.
Charlene, is it me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't see or hear Lavelle.
You can hear us, Simon?
I can hear you now, but I can't see you, Lavelle.
What?
There you go.
All right, boom, boom.
There you go.
All right, my bad. I'm gonna fix my settings in a second while I play this record. So bear with me 1 second. Lavelle, you ready to go?
Let's get it.
I hope this is gonna be good. Remember, this is our tribute to the 90s and early 2000s of legends, kings and queens that, you know, paved the way and all that. We want to listen to some dope records who got something real nice and all that. And then we critique it. Lavelle, if we don't like it, what happens?
Cut. Get that out of here. It's Sunday.
Well, even though it's Sunday, Charlene still cursed on the Lord's Day already.
I sure did, didn't I? I sure did.
Charlene already cursed. So let me
The Lord know me. He know me. He know me.
All right. So let me get my little stuff together, my audio and all that. Then we're gonna tap all the way in. Ooh, let me do this promo, then I'm get my little stuff together in the background. Like, who is it gonna be first, huh?
Who?
What's up, Sunshine? I can't even get her name together. Sorry. It's live. Anything happen? Sunshine Anderson, what's up? Marty A. Johnson Show with the panel, Lavelle and Charlene. We would love to have you on this program. Right now, it's our Tap In edition. We're going to have some artists doing their rendition of some of their classics. Look, we have one person doing Heard It All Before. Classic. Her name is Natalia. Now, if we don't like it, what happens?
Cut.
Cut it.
Let me get my audio together because we don't hear it till now. Come on, girl. Yeah, we don't like it. What happens? Oh, see, get my audio together. See, we're live. Sorry. Let me fix all my stuff. Let me fix all my stuff. So I want to say it's me. All right, come on, girl. Tap in.
Coming home late, it seems you bet. Coming home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapped my shoulder, thinking you gon' get me some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Late at night, with you it's always something else. Working my nerve, God knows that I don't deserve why you put me through. I've been so true to you, for you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. Baby, it's not what you think. That's what you said to me. Lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to
Cut now.
shut you down. Play the fool before. Oh, I was your fool. I believed in you. Yes, I did. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. What were you thinking? Bringing her into our own.
Oh, you rocking with this?
And now, babe, you must have fell but your kissing on my cheeks and violating me. Got me about to call my peace and take it to the streets. There's nothing you can do, and there's nothing you can say. Never persuade me to stay with you another day. You will cross the line, point of no return. What you do from here on out, I am no longer concerned. See, I heard it all before.
Okay.
Nights under your sweet walk, baby this, baby that.
High five's coming.
I've been working now. Look who's hurting now. See,
You can cut it.
Cut it now.
You can cut it.
I can shut you down. Play the fool before. Oh, I was your fool. I must admit, I was it. Now it's over. Lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. The heck goes to your every word.
Okay,
Come on,
Charlene.
girl.
I think she got a side boom sound deal on the low.
No,
I think you got your own side deal.
No. I love her voice. And I love what she was doing with the song because she didn't copy Sunshine Anderson. She did it her way,
Okay.
like hanging on to the notes a little bit. I like that. And I like that little jazzy sound that she had in her voice. She had an amazing voice. Loved it. I really did. It was long as crap. It was. And it
How was
got
it long?
boring. It got boring after a while, but
Then why
I
you didn't cut
loved
it?
it. But I loved it.
After a while, but
What, Lavelle?
no, you cut it after a while. Cause I think you cut it after a while because she didn't elevate. Like nothing went nowhere. But
Yeah,
I
there
do.
you go.
5 guys here. Look, I'm waiting for 4 more to come, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna grill them. So in the meantime, we're gonna tap in. High five's coming. One of the members is here. I'm thinking MS. I'm thinking that's Marcus. I think. In the meantime, let's keep it. Since it's our 90s and 2000 edition, right now we're gonna keep the covers going, and we're waiting for High Five to come. Look, the members are here. I see one of them so far. So tap in with your boy, and share this video, please. And
Let me share it real quick.
Okay.
Quick.
Well, the y'all come back so I get a promo together. So look, this is our tribute to the 90s. The panel's getting itself together. I didn't like that. I didn't like that rendition at all. I didn't.
You
like
didn't?
It. No.
Okay. What was wrong with it for you?
When you have nothing nice to say, I say nothing at all. But one thing I can tell her is thank you, girl, for sending it in. But here's a good one right here. Then when the bell comes back, I'm gonna tell you a real good one.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
When the bell comes, we missed them. Then I'm gonna let High Five in. I don't know if it's just one of the members or all the members.
Look who's
I'm gonna let them in
hurting
after the record. All right. Oh, we used to love them back in the day. We're showing our ages now. Charlene, when I say the name, oh, I remember them. This was
Who
lovely.
is it? Who?
What's up, y'all? Y'all remember Bryce Wilson and Lamel LaRue, aka Groove Theory? We love Groove Theory. But right
Yes.
now, we would love to have them to either one or both come on the Marty A. Johnson Show and chop it up with us for our tribute to the 90s. Right now, we have a young lady. She's doing her rendition of Tell Me.
Oh,
That's a classic there.
it is.
Okay,
bring
High
it, girl.
Five
Bring it.
comes. I'm letting them back in. All right,
Bring
so if we
it,
ain't
girl.
feeling that, what happens?
Cut for real
All right,
on this one.
let me let you in. So we're not feeling the music. What happens?
We're gonna cut it.
So we have one of the members here already. So we ain't wasting no time. This definitely is our tribute to the 90s edition. It's still Marty A. Johnson Show. They shared this video already. And we're just trying to make sure, we got some of the legends and kings and queens. So you're like, so which one of your favorite joints? What's up, bro?
What up, baby?
What's up? We gotta get our intro together. You dolo tonight or your other crew's coming, your other bandmates?
Nah, they coming.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, hang out with us for a minute. Right now, this is our tap-in edition right here on the Marty A. Johnson Show. Right now, we're doing our tribute to the 90s. We already have one of the groups on last week. Right now, it's all about that classic R&B right there from the 90s.
Yes.
And right now, we got Tristan right here. He's 1/5 of the High Five members. Definitely is an OG, legend, all that. First off, where you at right now? You in New York?
Yeah.
What part you in?
Right now, this moment.
Yes. Oh. Oh, here we go.
there you go.
Oh. This is how it is. Look, this is how it is here. We're real nosy.
Hey, it's all good. You ask the questions, I could either answer or don't, right?
Okay. We'll
But
see.
we're
ahead.
we're gonna have a good time, man. I'm only Josh and you, baby. You know
Good.
what I'm saying?
Why your other members?
I'm out of the BX right now, man.
Perfect. Well, we're glad to have you. So
Yeah.
look,
Thanks for having us, man. Thanks for having us. I appreciate you. Hello, Miss Lady.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Charlene,
No doubt.
I brought Charlene here just to even it out because I didn't want to see all these ninjas on here with me.
Oh shoot.
So,
It's all good.
so we got 3/5 now. So we got 2 more members coming on. In the meantime, Tristan, look, we're gonna tap in. I'm gonna have you join us for tapping to your other bandmates. Come on. So look, then we're gonna chop it up with y'all.
Yeah.
So look, right now we have a tap-in edition where artists submit their material, and we do hip hop, R&B, and since it's our tribute to the 90s, matter of fact, I'm gonna have them do I know someone sent me a high five cover. I know they did. Someone did. So I want you to send it. I want you to critique it. And Lavelle, break it down to our special guests. If they don't like it, what happens?
It
Tell me
gets
what
a,
you need to do.
it gets a super cut. If we don't like it, cut. It don't matter if we don't cut.
All right.
All right. What's up? This is the Marty A. Johnson Show. Look, it's our tap-in edition. We got one of the members of High Five right here on the show. Right now, we have our tap-in edition, and we have a young lady named Zella Elizabeth. She's doing her rendition of "I Like the Way," the kissing game.
Oh,
Kissing
All right.
game.
So Tristan, one thing we don't do, we don't hear the records until now. So we like to hear it when you guys hear it. We like to hear it with our audience.
all right.
So, all right, let's go, girl. Please be good. Don't embarrass us. Oh, come on, girl.
The reason I know how to sing is from Tony Johnson.
Tap in.
No.
You don't know the words.
Single. Year 1990.
Marcus, what up?
What's up,
Tap
people?
in. Come on, girl.
What up, people?
All summer long, we've been together, and I never felt so good as when I'm with you.
Don't be nice. Cut her. Quick.
Yeah, see.
Cut the record.
Be next to me.
Stop.
You throw me back away.
So look, that's
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
Kristen, don't be nice now. This is Marty A. Johnson Show. Tell it how it is. This wasn't I'm rocking with it.
Yo, we appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody's rendition of "Kiss a Game." You know, is a very hard song to redo. So, you know, shout out to her for trying to, you know, and giving her part and doing her rendition of "Kiss a Game." Man, word up.
He's
See,
been,
he being
he's
nice.
been very nice and
He
political here.
being nice. Girl, don't send that to nobody
Okay,
else.
this is a
No.
new.
Don't send that shit to nobody else, okay?
Hold on. So let's go, guys. Marcus, what's up? Mark, welcome to Marty A. Johnson Show. I'm Marty, just in case you don't know. You doing good?
I'm all right, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. What city are you in right now?
I'm in Waco, Texas.
You from the hometown for
Wow.
real.
Five Love, baby. Five Love. Yep.
Nice. Where's the rest of y'all bandmates at? So we're gonna jump right into it. Then
No doubt.
So look, hold on. Charlene, remind me. Shout out to Kristen Management. They we wanted to get them on the show for a minute now. My only request was I'm not gonna do it if all the members ain't gonna be here. For real. Because if I want to do it, I want to do it right. Because this is our tribute to the 90s. We definitely want to salute our kings that didn't pave the way. And y'all got some joints. Can't wait another minute. Everyone knows I like the Kissing Game. You know, musical history right now.
Yes.
So, in case people don't know, we did our homework and all that. We want to have a good time, good conversation, good energy. Don't get in your feelings. It's all good conversation. So
No doubt. No doubt.
so I want to touch a little bit on the past, and I really want to talk more about High Five now. That's really what I want to touch on now.
No doubt.
First off, I know it's been a hard 2 years, especially for groups that tour a lot. Marcus, how was it like for you really just trying to, figure out what's going on with the group and tour and all that? How y'all trying to figure everything out the past 2 years during this pandemic, first off?
Man, well, first of all, we wanted to be safe first and foremost,
Absolutely.
and so it's like if it wasn't right, we wasn't going to even, entertain it. So, I mean, we had to take a hiatus, just like mostly everybody did, at some point. But once things started picking up, and states started opening, we took a few gigs, and now I guess with a lot more people being vaccinated, the possibilities are increasing. But first and foremost, man, you got to think about your health, because if you're not
Absolutely.
here in the present, it's no show anyway. So
Yes.
that was really our focus, is just be safe, you know, and our families and stuff matter to us. So we have to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Absolutely.
Great.
Tristan, he is New York to the fullest. So how's everything in New York? Everything is good. I'm from Connecticut, right next door. It seemed like New York only shut down for 14 minutes and they opened back up.
Nah, man, it feel like it, but with the floods and stuff, you know,
Right.
we had that, you know, it was pretty bad with the floods and everything, with that water and stuff. But I don't know, man. New York kind of, I don't know. They was kind of strict, man, when it comes to, you know, locking stuff down. They really wasn't playing.
Yeah.
We was one of the first to lock things down and not
Yep.
go nowhere. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So for them to open up, you know, a little bit right now, Broadway is starting to open up. You know, a lot of arts, people that's in the arts, you know, like I said, like Broadway and even you know, doing TV shows and things like that. Yo, past that. Yeah.
On the way.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yo.
It's hot.
Yeah, I mean, pass that this way. But yeah, you know, TV shows and stuff like that, and you know, all the arts, and you know, they starting to open back up now, slowly but surely. But you know, once again, you gotta, you know, they want you to be, you know, fully vaccinated and
Yeah.
things of that nature as well, man. So I like Marcus said, man, I just want this to be over with, man, you know, but at the same time, I want to be safe. And, you know, I want to get back to work, man. You know, I miss the fans. I miss doing what we do. I miss the way we record our records. I miss everything. So I'm waiting patiently. God got his reason for doing what he's doing. So, you know, I'm just gonna stay prayed up and when it's time, be ready.
Mm-hmm. So for those now coming on to the Marty A. Johnson Show, again, this is still our tribute to the 90s. You know, we're the only platform to have our celebrities weekly and consistently. Right now, we have a couple of the members of High Five. And honestly, no disrespect to everyone else, you two are the faces I remember. I mean, I grew up seriously. And I'm not being shady. That's how it is on the show. First thing I said was, okay, I know Marcus is gonna come. I know Tristan's gonna come. I was like, okay, I don't know when everyone else is. First off, did that get? I see Billy trying to get in. I try to let Billy in. Does that get hindering sometimes when people say that, like, okay, we know these two, but who's everybody else? Does that really hurt the brand?
It not really hurt the brand, but at first, you know, the High Five fans, you know, they see new faces and things like that, you know, they're gonna want to know why and stuff. But you know, we've been at it back on the scene, you know, a little over 10 years now. So you have some that recognize that recognize Farouk and Billy and Gil, of course, and then you have some, you know, that's still trying to get familiar, you know, with them because they know us from our, you know, old records, our past classic records, you know, and they remember our faces. What's weird though, while we talking about this, Marty, is that, yo, sometimes you get people that's kind of rude with it though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we damn near 50 years old. We're not gonna look like, you know, we're not gonna look like we 17. You know what I'm saying? And it be and it be like, and it be, but the ones that say it, when I look at their profile, they be looking busted, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, here you are trying to judge how we looking. You know what I'm saying? Which I think all of us look, you know, pretty all right. You know what I mean? But you know, you want us to still look like we 17 and we 48 years old, 50 years old. That's crazy.
No, what I like about y'all, but I'm getting to that in a little bit. You know what, Marcus? You is like really the sole original member. Waco, Texas. You know, y'all start off from in the beginning. First off, do you still think you'll be still rocking through all the trials and tribulations? You know, rest in peace to Tony and everything, definitely. Do you think just going through all the obstacles and trials and tribulations and everything, that High Five would still be around. Keep it a band with me because we're friends now.
No, 100, man. You know what? Let me tell you, and Tristan will definitely agree, man. When we first lost Tone, I was not with it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess everybody deals with it differently, but just High Five was back burner for me. Didn't really have any interest in going forward, this way. But with the support of the people that love me. Tristan for sure. And there was like some really dedicated fans who, in our corner, like, look, guys, find a way, make it happen. And just staying prayed up, man. We finally took the opportunity to, move forward, and we tried a lot of different things. So, God's blessed us, bro, because let me tell you, it wasn't easy, but I do believe that in order to be great, you got to go through all those trials. Mm-hmm.
I can really give a testament to you guys. I want to salute y'all just for keeping the legacy going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just riding it out. Why is not even a movie by now? But I'll say that for later on. A lot of hits. Take me back when throughout the first album, throughout that transition. Young guys, I remember when Tristan came into the group. Even though you're young, was the money situation there, or did they do y'all like New Edition?
We'll just say this. That was the standard procedure in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Is you don't, if you weren't prepared, and most people weren't, we got a standard contract that was not in our favor, and we had to work it out, as the success progressed. So, luckily, when your records sell, you can renegotiate, but no, the money, points, all of that stuff was, in favor of the record company. And that's what they were doing at the time. So even still to this day, we're negotiating from those deals back then and working them out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. When you see a lot of groups, and I don't know if y'all did y'all homework on us, I know Tristan stalked my stories, make sure my receipts were good, make sure I was legit. I watched.
Hey, man. Hey, at least you know I'm on it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I said, bro, making sure my stuff's legit. He said, okay, he's all right. Let me come. No, my question I want to ask is on my platform, I'm gonna use the groups. I'm gonna use the group that been on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Can help me out. Even the females too. 112, Silk, H-Town, intro was here last week, next, and so many more. Why is it that they don't even give y'all credit that you guys deserve? I only hear 112, Jagged Edge, and a few others. They never even mentioned High Five. Did y'all get pissed when they didn't even want to mention y'all name? Because y'all got #1 hits. Y'all got hits. You like y'all not getting y'all just due?
I don't get pissed. You know what I'm saying? I believe everything is in due timing, man. We did bring things to the music industry. Timeless music. Rest in peace to my man Tony.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we definitely, that's a good question, man. I don't know, man, but when the fans happen to see us and we do a show, they walk out of there like, oh shit, we just see High Five, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, when that experience hits you and we live and people are fortunate enough to see us perform live and we take them to that era, man, they always be like, they always freak out because it's like, damn, we just seen High Five at that particular point. But, hey, God is good, man. And people know what's up, man. People know what's up with High Five, man.
Real talk.
In due
Real
time,
talk.
though, but we definitely do have some talks in the making, when it comes to biopics and stuff like that. It just got to be the right situations, got to be done right, because you get some that are done kind of cheesy. Right. And we don't want it to be done like that. So we're going to take our time and make sure that it's done, with the means of making it happen the right way so that it could be portrayed right. Kind of like New Edition show, New Edition story and Bobby Brown's story, that was done, to me, that was done like perfect. Like, you know,
I agree.
you got a chance to
Yes.
really, you know, tap into that. You know, it was believable, just the way they went around and did it. So
Yeah.
from casting to the way it was written, and the High Five story have to be on that type of magnitude, because it's real. What we've been through is real, and it can't be done wrong. It has to be done right. So in order for people to truly understand what we've been through, trials, tribulations, and triumphs. So I still think that, real quick, just to sum it up, the story's not done yet. You know what I'm saying? There's a victory in all this.
Right.
And then once that victory happens, man, then we could definitely all that other stuff is going to happen once the victory is there.
Okay, and then y'all can really capitalize it. Sorry, New Edition and Bobby, they didn't capitalize it, like go on tour, and they didn't, too many egos. Who owns the name High Five?
We do, right here.
You two.
Bam.
So you can kick out Billy and you put in Lavelle and his brother and me, if need be. Y'all can kick out whoever.
Well,
we could exercise things, you know what I'm saying? If
This is Marty A. John Show. I'm asking the real questions and conversation. So you two own the name. Here's my other question about a lot of groups. You know, I get to nitty gritty on this platform. Do y'all split the money evenly?
we fair all the way around, man. We fair. I mean, that's, you know, you take it that way, but the thing is, you know, we've been doing this long enough, man, and everybody has to be happy, and that's what we make sure is everybody's happy when we leave the table, because otherwise, you know, we wouldn't be 10 years even with this new, you know, lineup. So I think that we do things well. You know, we handle our business and we treat everybody fairly. Yeah.
That means no, Marty.
That means no.
Yeah.
Marcus, we're friends now. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm gonna keep saying we're sharing, saying, okay, High Five don't split the money. In Vogue don't split the money. With Rona, they don't split the money. Hold on, y'all. Shy was here. They don't split the money evenly with their new members. They don't. Silk with the original members for 30 years, they don't split the money evenly, and that's been told. And look, and they're gonna be here on Tuesday.
Well.
But you guys are fair. So no.
Yeah, actually, it's, you know, not trying, you know, just to be honest, man. I mean, just to be honest, you know, at the end of the night, you know, we all walk out with the same thing. And that's just to be honest, you know what I'm saying? You know, not putting no dollars and cents on anything, but we do walk out with the same thing after the show. So, you know, that's where we at on that.
Okay. How do y'all, even with all the I did my research on you guys, when I look at all the hits, shout out to Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley's a friend of this show. He wrote some of the hits. I didn't see none of y'all names, but mainly on YouTube, really, on like the big hits. So are y'all getting like the residuals and royalty, like when Usher and LMA like sample y'all stuff? Do y'all see all that when they like the new?
We see performance royalties.
Performance royalties. Yeah.
Yep. So, you know, just to cut and dry it, we didn't write or produce any of those songs back then. So, you know, that sums it up. And, you know, luckily, you know, the rights are changing, and, you know, the performance royalties are getting better. But we didn't write or produce. So, you know, that's where it's at.
Right. And back in those days, you got to remember when we came on board, you know, it was more of a dictatorship too when it comes to record labels. You know, we was, you know, I want to say, you know, groups that came after us learned from mistakes and things that we did, you know, and said, we don't want to do that. We don't want that type of contract. You know, it was because of stuff that we've been through that make other artists be who they are right now. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to make the same mistakes and stuff like that. So, you know, like to capitalize on what Marcus said, you know, we didn't write anything on that. You know, at that time it was about, you know, sing this song. This is the song we have for you. It wasn't until our third album where we had a little bit more input and started getting input on just the records that we want to record. You know, we can't forget about that. You know, but you know, new money is coming now. Is a whole different situation. You know, we get more on the writing side and on the back end side now. So the new music, you know, all the paperwork is structured a little bit different than it was before.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's great.
When you see like the industry change, you know, it evolved so much from y'all first album till now. What's y'all take on the industry now? Because you know, a lot of us, including me, I'm over 30. I'm not gonna buy no albums. Y'all part of my childhood. When I bring Sweetie out to the High Five show, if Tristan and Marcus singing new stuff, I'm throwing something at the stage. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear the hits. No.
Bet.
How is it when just mean come on now, let's keep it a band here. When y'all try to be creative as an artist, as you should be, a lot of us, especially us, we don't want to hear no new stuff. We want to hear the classics that I can sing along to.
Right. Well, yeah, we get that. But you know, when we do our live show, you know, we try to not try, but we like to be artistic the way we slide our new stuff in. You know what I mean? We don't just hit nobody in the head with new stuff. We don't come out in the beginning with new stuff like, what's that? You know, we don't finish it with new stuff like, what's that? You know, we're kind of sliding in the middle somewhere, you know, just to show people what we've been doing over the past recent years. You know, like where we have put out our EP, you know, a couple of years back, that pretty much everybody gave good reviews for, you know, which was a blessing. But just to answer your question, man, we do mostly all of our hits, man, and we, you know, we'll slide in the new joints, you know, right where it should be, right in the middle, just to give y'all a little taste, that you know that we in the studio and we working, and this is how we sound now. This is, you know, you know what I mean. And it's been working, man. You know, the fans been okay with it. They liking the new songs and stuff. They saying that, you know, it still sound like High Five flavor. You know, still got that High Five in there. You know, we was able to still capture that. And the fans like the way we do our show too, and bringing on Billy and Farouk, you know, works as well. You know, by not trying to say that we, you know, we want to have a new lead singer or anything like that, but you know, we're gonna celebrate his life and his music, and we have two individuals that they're able to bring it across vocally, so that the fans could be like, you know, oh, you're always gonna have some fans that's always gonna be like, nah. But the true High Five fans and people who are open-minded and really listen, they be like, dang, I hear something there. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones we focused on anyway, man. And it's been working, man. You know, fans are loving it. They understand that, you know, the legacy got to keep on going. And you have Marcus and myself, you know, still involved. You know, guy from day one and me day 10. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's still involved and still making it happen. So you have to, you know, people should respect that and know that, you know, we have every right to continue the name and continue to work and get paid for our hard labor that we've done when we was teenagers, and all the stuff that, you know, missing school and missing our family and doing things like that we gave up for this name. You know what I'm saying? We have every right to continue to use it as we see fit to make money, to live and provide for our families and ourselves.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Basically, you're doing just fine. You don't have to get a 9 to 5, right? Some groups do, and I'm not trying to call them out. So basically, you're saying you're doing just fine. Some groups come on here, they give a good talk, and I'm not being shady, when I'm out of town in LA, they doing Uber Eats, which is nothing bad.
Well, I mean, but I mean, to keep it real, I mean, not knocking everybody, you know, like I said, not knocking anybody, but you know, it was different back in the days, and contracts was different, so now unfortunately, there are artists that have to go that route because contractually, it wasn't done right for future, for future earnings and stuff like that. It was more for the now. It wasn't prepared for the future. And that happened a lot in our era. I'm not gonna front. I got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can talk about it. But I'm still in the.
I like you keeping it in a band with me. And I'm not being shady. I like you how you keeping it in a band with me.
But right. I'm still in the arts though. So I act. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on SVU. Every week. So, but I still have. My point is that I still have to do something to still eat, when I'm not on the road. You know what I'm saying? That's my point of all that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock nobody's hustle, man. Everybody got to do what they have to do to provide, man. And if you have a lawyer and you're not getting treated properly or fairly from back in the day on some old contracts and stuff, maybe you could find a lawyer that could look into past things that may be owed to you. It may cost a couple of dollars, but there may be a loophole somewhere in the contract that you may be able to see something different, or some artists may not know about sound exchange and things like that. That people that there's agencies that's tracking your money right now that's probably holding on to it. Saying years and years, but you don't know. Nobody told you or gave you the information like I just did. Saying for free and not asking nobody, to go check out and look up Sound Exchange because you may have something in there.
Word.
Y'all welcome. Y'all can thank me later, or the artist that's going through something.
Thank you very much.
I think you hit it on the head because I have a lot of. Lavelle, I think my viewership's fine right now because I know you'd be watching on the low. No, because we have a lot of people that tune into our platform. A lot of artists, entrepreneurs, people that want to get some of the ins and outs of the business, and I'm glad you're sharing. Marcus, what's one of the regrets that you had? Tell me one of the regrets that you had that you could do differently in the past that you could right. Give me one thing that stands out.
Well, back to that same subject, had we just been in the mind frame of learning the business, and preparing for future as opposed to, we as a teenager, you're not thinking ahead, you're thinking for right now. So, and I even remember like my dad was really a big advocate of, God, set yourself up, learn the business, do this and that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, Dad, I'm good, I'm good. But, you have to bump your head and, you got lessons that you learn in life. So I definitely would have, took the time to understand what was going on instead of just accepting what they told us and, and doing what we thought was right at the time. But, that, like you said, that's a regret. And I think that's what life is about. You look back and you say, man, okay, let's not do that again, and a lot of people will do it 2 or 3 times before they figure it out. But that's definitely a main one. Go ahead.
I definitely agree with you, man. I'm just piggybacking, and I think that will be something as well that I would do different, man. That definitely, and also just to add on to that, I will probably. What I would do different though, just to add on to that would, I wouldn't have never left Jive Records and our first manager, man. I would have never left them. I would have stayed. I would if I could do anything better. If I could, I mean, like Malcolm said though, we have to go through things to make you the person you are today. So it was by design, right, that we went through that. It was supposed to be that to make us who we are now, but. To answer the question, it would be, it would definitely be, I would have never left our old managers and Jive Records, man. I would have worked it out. We would have got a new lawyer. We would have worked out the terms, and we would have stayed there. And same managers and everything. And I believe in my heart that just the whole situation would have been totally different for us as a group. But it was God's will that, you know, we were supposed to go that route. So when you look
Yes.
at it.
Can't be late for the Marty A. Johnson show. We got two OGs. I ain't gonna call them legends because they ain't even halfway done yet because they got a story to tell. They definitely dropping some jewels. I really want to find out more about High Five now. I know a lot of them other platforms still talking about the legacy, what happened. We know the story. We know the story. I mean, I want to know about High Five now.
Now.
Find other stuff out on YouTube. This Marty A. Johnson show. We get to nitty gritty of today, and I think these guys like that idea too. No.
Yeah. I mean, we love that idea. We never want to, we can't forget where we come from.
Absolutely
you know what I'm
not.
saying, in order to know where we're going. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to tap into that, and it's healing, and it's healing for us, you know, as well, you know, to take us back into that time. But we always want to talk about the present too, you know what I mean? Because that's where it's at as well too, you know?
You gotta turn that page because you still got mouths to feed tomorrow. You got lights to pay. We're grown now.
Bet.
You better
Bet,
tell
bro.
somebody.
Look, I can tell you about my little situation, but this about y'all. Look, but here's what I really want to know. Y'all seen a lot. First off, rumor has it when they first came on, because I interviewed I had a lot of people on this platform. First thing they told me is High Five are very extra. I said, no, they're not, because if they are, I'm going to tell them. They said you got there's hold on. First they're gonna say you guys are extra. They said, I'm gonna tell you, Tristan was very jealous of the group. For real. They said this is the rumor, but then here you cool. You cool as hell.
See, one of the things is that, you know what I'm saying, you can't
I don't listen to that.
You can't like or dislike somebody from somebody else's belief. You have to take it and see how that person is for yourself, man. And listen, I'm 48 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50. If you still doing the 17-year-old stuff, man, you know, it's cool, man. God bless you. You know, I'm growing and sexy right now. You know what I mean? And that's where we're focusing on right now.
If you're from New York, tell me you still about that life. If you need to be, tell me.
Yeah, man. Yo, for real.
You still about that life. If you need to be.
I mean, bro. Listen.
You're about that life. You talking about past that an hour ago. You about that life, bro. But I know you're. Look, isn't about that life. Look. I can say it. He don't want to mess up the brand. I understand, but he's still a New Yorker. He's still about that life. So stop. People know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. Sometimes you don't have to. You know, you can't add wood to the fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Because then the fire keep on growing, man. You gotta. I got wiser, man. You know, probably me when I was in my early 20s or something like that, I'd probably be lashing back or, you know, doing it that way, but I don't pay that stuff no mind. Believe me, I see a lot of things. I read a lot of things, and you got to have tough skin, man. You got to have tough skin to be in this business. You're not going to please everybody, but the good Lord knows my heart, and that's all that really matters, man. You know what I'm saying? God knows that you know that God knows my heart, man. I'm genuine. I'm a genuine ass dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm doing right now, there's nothing wrong, man. You know, it's by the divine right, and it's my right, and I have every right legally and all across the board to do this, and you know, blessings to them, man. I pray for them, and right, like I said, I focus on everybody who love me, man. I love them, man. Yeah.
I like that.
God knows.
I like that.
God knows, but here's what I want to know. Marcus, God knows a lot. God bless you. Marcus, here's what I want to know. Since Tristan sharing, thank you, Tristan. Tristan, I'm talking Tristan. Marcus, who's been very difficult with you guys? Extra and stuff like that. Give me a name, share with me, because you've been in the game 30 years. You've seen a lot. You've seen a lot of promoters, artists, comrades. Give me a name so I can give you one since we're sharing.
You know, man.
I don't
obviously. Well, listen. Well, you do know I ain't that type of dude, and really just to kind of piggyback what my dude said. Like there are many different opinions out there, and everybody is entitled to have an opinion. But one thing I know, I was here from day one. I put in all my work and effort, you know what I'm saying, with the talent I was given. And so I'm here to stay, you know, and that's where I'm at. But I mean, you have people that like you have people that don't get it. You understand? And you have to look around that stuff. And if somebody's genuine and they're trying to, you know, help be constructive with you, you take that advice and you know you build from that. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, and you might catch a person on just on a bad day. I've been there. You know, I was just in a shitty mood and it didn't go right. So I'm not gonna say that person is, you know, a bad seed or a fucked up dude or whatever, because it could have just been one of those days.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, I'm still living, man, and I know that I'm probably gonna fall a few more times, and you know, I might have to slap a motherfucker every now and then, but
Ooh, tricky.
you know, it's what I do. It's what I do, and I mean, I'm gonna try to do, you know, what's right by everybody when it's necessary.
How do you find out what's right? Because look, God bless y'all group. I can't be in 5 people in the group. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little extra. I don't know about creative differences before the people and all that stuff. How I know you two probably have the ultimate final say. Let's say when some of your group members have differences in the past 10 years of the high five now, how do y'all figure it out?
Well, you first thing you got to do, you got to listen. You got to listen to both sides and everybody's opinion, you know, and you know, you try to find common ground. And I think that the new guys respect us enough to feel like our experience will allow us to make, you know, a better educated decision just because of, you know, what we've been through, what we've known. And really, we don't have a lot of differences, man. You know, I think that we put ideas out and we learn how to work with them. And there have been times where, you know, nah, that ain't it. We're not going to do that. And I mean, you know, don't get it twisted. It's sometimes me and Treston don't agree, but we know how to work it out and talk to each other. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's all love. So I think, you know, like I said, they kind of follow our lead, and we try to do the best we can to get us to the place where we're looking forward to being.
Nice.
Right, exactly. And we all have our roles. And as the years go by, you know, we all appreciate and welcome and know each other's role in the group, and we respect that. And you know, everybody played a part and roll the same way. The boat should go the same way.
Are y'all independent now? Y'all not signed with anybody, am I correct?
Yeah, we
Correct.
independent. We signed the Bronx Most Wanted Entertainment.
And who's that? That's you. That's your entity right there.
Yeah. And the reason why that came about, I feel a question was about to ask. The reason why that came, the reason why that came about is because when we first started, there was no labels that was trying to give us an opportunity, so we had to create an opportunity.
Create your own, yeah.
So the way I did that was, you know, I got some money and made it work. You know, in order for the fans to see us out there working, you know, we had to, you know, I had to create, you know, a foundation to a platform to be able to be heard and let people know that we're coming back and we back out again. It took a lot for us to get to this place where we at right now today that you're speaking to us. You know, it took us a lot to get here, but you know, nothing was in vain. And it all played a part. You know, it all played out well. So we're where we need to be right now. We all scheduled. We just got to just keep on keeping on, you know, and doing it the way it's being done now, and turning with the times of the world, man, and know that it's not in the 90s no more. The industry is run different. So we got to just stay up on the terms and know that our audience too, they're not going to really be into like the way, you know, the internet and social media is the way, you know, the younger generation look to that to make money, you know. So we have to find other ways, other strategic ways to make money, because our age bracket just not into social media like that on those platforms to want to purchase things. So we have to find other ways to, you know, to get to that realm. But that's another story. I know you didn't ask me that, but that's why That's why we on Bronx Most Wanted Entertainment. And we had to do our own shows. Like, you know, we wasn't getting shows or nothing. So we had to put shows together, man, where other, you know, the company had to you know, promote shows, man, in order for a High Five to be seen, so that other promoters could see us and say, damn, we want to book them. I didn't know that they was even working.
Right.
Yep.
Y'all do. Well, it's a testament to y'all, because look, y'all here on the Marty A. Johnson Show with the panel, the Bell and Charlene. Before I
We made it. We made it to the big time.
This is a top tier platform. Absolutely. Absolutely. Trust me. We have everyone on here, but it's about y'all, definitely. And again, I like the idea that you guys adapt, because this is, just like you said, this is top tier. This ain't 1992 no more. This is a whole new thing. You look for them artist development, scripted interviews, so they say this ain't the shit for you. Stay your ass at home. Y'all not like grandpa, all from being old, you know, 40, 48, 45, all stuffy. I seen some of you. I never been to a High Five show, but I seen some of the recent videos of you guys. You boys still got it. You're not out of breath. You all the notes. Tristan's all in the audience, making sure he's singing and everything. He makes sure he shout out New York and everything.
Hey man, you know, hey, that's part of a live show, right? You gotta make sure they know that the mic is on.
I like that. Before I play my game with y'all, the young lady with the Beyonce hair, that's Charlene right there. Charlene, you go ahead and take
guys.
Go ahead and ask your question. So I'm with ladies first.
Okay. First of all, I don't have a question. I just want to say this to you guys. I'm so very proud of you for making a way for yourselves, you know, and going out there and getting it.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what's next with you guys. I really can't.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just ask them what's next. Ask them.
Okay. I'll ask that. What's next for you guys?
Got him.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Well, what's next is we're looking forward to doing more shows. You know, it's got to make sense. You know, we're not going to just, you know, it's got to make sense. I'm doing these times. It's funny because sometimes promoters, you know, they hit you in the head. They be like, you know, it's pandemic, this or that. And to be fair, you know, it is pandemic and we flying. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Please don't, you know, let's be fair. Like Marcus said, let's be fair. You know, we flying. So, you know, we taking that risk to come down to perform, you know? So, you know, but that's in the future. It's more shows and we're definitely in the studio, working on tracks. The thing that, and you know, once again, the process could be a little bit different, but because of the pandemic, you know, we record differently now. So the process has been longer, but to all the fans out there, we definitely got some new stuff coming. And that's what we're looking forward to. I got a book that's coming out.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so look forward to that. And that's where we at, man. A lot of good things for the future. And like I said, you know, when we get closer to that place, when God realizes it's time for us to do a biopic, you know, then we're going to get into that as well, you know. But we definitely have some people interested, but it just wasn't the right situation.
Okay.
So that's what's next for us.
All right,
Shout
and I'm ready for it.
Shout out to our boy Billy and Farouk and Gil. High five.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
it.
Shout
Real
outs to
talk.
all you guys.
Mr. LA Laker, Lavelle. We got you guys here. You want to be a Laker tonight?
I'm playing, but I got a statement and a question actually. Since now, see, Charlene kind of got me in my creative bag right now. Statement: Tony Thompson is probably one of the best vocalists, male vocalists, just vocalists in general I've ever heard in my life, and I've had that opinion since a little kid. So I just wanted to say that, like, straight up, he's influenced a lot of vocalists in general, and no one even speaks of him as much as they should. But the question is about Kissing Game going #1, 11 weeks on the R&B charts and the Hot 100. I wanted to know every week, like as the weeks progress, like probably after the 5th week, and it's still #1. Like, how did y'all feel at that moment? Like, did it feel like just the earth was stop for a second? Because it seemed like we were never gonna leave #1. I want to know week, what was it like?
Oh man, I could say this, it's probably no word to really describe it, but I do remember all the attention was on us, and you handle it the best way you can. But the good thing, we were super busy. Like, we stayed on the road, we worked. So I feel like we really deserved that #1 because, listen, we were on 1 album, you know what I'm saying? 3 singles, and I'm sure probably didn't go home for 8 months. As teenagers, bro, we was doing our schoolwork, we was rehearsing, we was performing, interviews, 15, 16, 17, man. So, as you look back on it, it's like, think of yourself as a teenager. Would you have been capable of it, But I mean, it was a great feeling, man. I mean, we were in Japan, we were in Switzerland, we were in, Europe, all those places being #1, man. So the crowds were at our, they was pulling for us and we was there. So good times, man. I mean, it's a great thing to still talk about a #1 record 30 years later.
Damn right.
And for me, just to piggyback on what Marcus said, man, I'm just, once again, my man Marty on the keep it real shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I was out. Yo, for me, when it comes to that, after we made, I want to say probably after the 2nd week at being #1, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I noticed everything Marcus noticed. We was working. It was everything, like he said, and then some. But at the same time, I kind of forgot. Like, I didn't really pay any attention to that. You know what I'm saying? I was just so much. Let's get a couple dollars to perform and all that. That I wasn't even really thinking about. Damn, this the 8th week we #1. I didn't even think about it. Because so much was going on that I wasn't counting. I wasn't counting the weeks. I didn't really care. Back in those days, I didn't even know how large we really was.
Right.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I had no clue on how large we really was. I was like, it's still like a dream. Like, I couldn't believe, when I think about it, I can't believe, like, we couldn't walk in the mall. There was times where we couldn't even walk by ourselves. Like when I think about that, it's like, damn, that shit really happened. Like, damn. And back then I didn't really nourish it. I didn't enjoy not to say enjoy it, but I didn't grasp that the concept of having a #1 record and being this top group that we were. It wasn't even there until it all left. When it all left, that's when it clicked in that, damn, I was in, #1, R&B group in the country. Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And now this, you know what I'm saying? So that's when that came in. It's like, damn, like, and I didn't realize, and I don't want to say take for granted, but I guess for people to understand, maybe I took that part for granted, man, and everything's memories now. You know what I'm saying?
But you were young at the time too, so
yeah, no doubt. But I guess that's my age talking right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a different mindset now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I back to what Marcus said about learning the business. I was so cloudy and having fun as a child that we wasn't really paying attention on learning the business, and that goes paying attention to #1 records and how long I've been on the charts and stuff like that. It was like, yo, let's go do another show.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, the transparency, man. Like, that's as real as you can get.
Yeah,
I can't get any realer than that, man. Otherwise, unless you read the book, you know what I'm saying, called Hiatus. You know what I'm saying? When you read that, then it gets even deeper, but that's transparency, man, right there.
Is the book available now?
No, actually, I'm in the middle of figuring out a good date, because it's all about marketing. But I'll send you when I'm ready. You know,
Get me
I'll
back
send
on.
you the artwork and all that. You know, I can send you the artwork when we get off the phone so you can have it. You know, artwork is
Perfect.
done, everything is done. We just trying to figure out the right timing.
Y'all can come back for that.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, without a doubt.
This is tradition here on this show. We do two tradition here. We're gonna play a game with both of y'all. I'm gonna go back and forth. There's a game called either or, and I'm gonna throw some twists in, some involving high five, etc., etc. It goes like this. Charlene, if I say Hawaii or Jamaica, you're gonna pick which one?
Jamaica.
Hawaii. Oh,
Okay, Lavelle. Lavelle.
Yo,
Okay. Another one would be Lavelle. Baby girl, you give you sex on the first date. She gonna get a text the next day, or she getting a peace out? What you rocking with?
I'll probably text him the next day. It is only the next day.
But what if it ain't good?
Well, that's the game. Then we have after that.
Nothing. I'm playing.
Marcus, we're gonna start with you. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna get harder. Then we're gonna go
All right.
back and forth. Marcus, you ready? I'm gonna start with high five. A lot of hits. A lot of hits. If you had to pick between remember Quality Time? Quality Time, you rock with that one. That's one of your favorite joints, or She's Playing Hard to Get.
So I'll say she's hard to get right now. Up tempo, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Okay. Mr. New York right here. A lot of hip hop. I know you're big on hip hop, I'm sure. Back in the 90s, there was a lot of collaborations. Which team are you gonna rock with? What's your go-to just your team right now? Foxy and Biggie or Jay and Foxy? Biggie and Kim, I'm sorry. Biggie and Kim or Foxy or Jay?
Biggie and Kim. I got to do that.
Ooh, definitely.
Yeah, all day.
Okay.
Jay, dope.
Dope.
But he gives, he gives it up to Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going Biggie.
Okay.
He'll go Biggie too. Jay's go Biggie too.
Definitely Biggie.
All day.
A lot of groups. I'm gonna go with a couple of throwback groups. Okay, Riff. Hey, Riff. Remember the group Riff? Lean on Me from the movie and all that. Remember that group? If you had a tour with them, or we go on tour with remember the group Soul for Real? Who you gonna rock with? Riff or Soul for Real?
Man.
Damn, man.
Throwback.
that ain't cool.
Yeah, those are boys.
Yeah, for sure. Like we've obviously toured with both of them. Shout out to Soul for Real, man. I think definitely, they would be a good compliment. We would compliment each other for sure.
Okay. Why not Riff?
I didn't say that. I just, I know like Riff definitely they had the movie to Lean on Me, you know what I'm saying? I just think Soul for Real kind of got, similar joints to keep the crowd with us. You know what I'm saying? That's just why I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my man Nitty, man, from Riff, bro. I love you,
He's been on this show a lot of times. Shout out to Nitty.
bro.
Yes.
That's my dude. Mhm.
Definitely good people. Lot of baddies in the 90s. A lot of baddies in the 90s. Now, if you had a night in paradise right now, back then, which I'm sure you got a lot of pum pum back in the day, back in the 90s. I'm sure about the stories, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, go in the hotel room. There's two different keys. One key is Janet Jackson in there,
Ooh.
all laid in the bed waiting for you, or you'll go in door number 2 with Hallie. What door are you going into?
That's an interesting question, bro. Yeah.
Is it Halle Berry from Boomerang?
That Hallie.
I'm going to Boomerang.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
with Halle Berry with the short hair, cut it all out.
Okay. Well, okay, Mark, let's go to the Cougars from the 90s. She was in the movie Wade and Exhale, back then. Remember Lela Rochon and all
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, sir.
Lela Rochon. You gonna rock with her in the back of the limo one good time, or you gonna go in the elevator with back in her prime, Pam Grier, Foxy Brown.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Man, I like Layla Rashawn, man. That sunshine, bro. I rock with it. I want some of that sunshine in my life today. And shout out to Antoine Fuqua, man. That's his wife, bro. We're gonna
Oh,
keep
yeah.
the respect on it.
And shout out to that girl who kissing married men in the mouth.
Okay.
Oh, babe.
All right, so I'm giving y'all two good ones. All right, I'm gonna give you two more each. Back in the 90s, they had like a lot of groups, the neo soul and eclectic, things like that. Remember Soul to Soul, Keep On Moving, Back to Life, and all that? Tristan, you
do.
gonna rock with them, or the Brand New Heavies?
I like them both, man. Soul to Soul.
I only know two hits from Soul to Soul. Marcus, if Hi-Fi get a tour right now, there are guys, all of them been on this show for this season. 112, I'm sorry, not 112. H-Town, Knocking the Boots, or Silk Freak Me.
Man. Oh boy, you know what? I'm from Texas, man, and I'm right up the street from H-Town, so I gotta roll with my dudes, man. And I say this because I got much love for them. They lost their lead, and we got respect for each other. So I'm gonna go with the Knocking the Boots, man. Shout out to my dude Gi. Shout out to my dude Dino, man, for real.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Rest in peace to Dino. Back to New York. Let's go back to New York from the classic. This is my last one. Mary, classic album. I'm about to go play it after this. Mary, What's the 411? Or My Life.
Ooh.
Damn.
Man,
Mary was the 411. That was at a different time. Like, ooh, shit was all right at that time to a point. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was at a different time. But My Life is. I'm going with. I'm going with what's the 411 because I think she was in a good place when she written when that song was out. Everything was happy, like, you know what I'm saying. My Life, it was a little bit. Yeah, she went through some things. You know what I'm saying. She was saying some things, which was a dope album.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to choose from the two, but just on a vibe wise, you know what I'm saying. On a universe vibe wise, I'm going to go with What's the 411, man. That was a ill time in music, man. It was dope back in those days.
Yeah, it was.
What am I missing now that I forgot to ask Hi-Fi? We know what the future holds. Y'all going on tour. Where's the next show?
San Bernardino?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think San Bernardino in like 2 weeks. Yep.
Nice.
So shout out to California, man. California been showing love here lately, man, and we giving it right back. We're giving it right back, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna have y'all do a drop for the show. Remember, I'm Marty. This is the Marty A. Johnson Show. I'm taking them two off my screen real quick. So there's a tradition here that I'm gonna package this up real nice for y'all. Then I'll put y'all in my promos too.
All right.
No doubt.
Remember, I'm Marty. This is the Marty A. Johnson Show. And you two go ahead. Y'all can do it every way you want to do it.
Yo, what's up? This is Trust.
Yo, this is Mac.
And we're High Five.
That's
That's right. And we listening to the Marty A. Johnson Show. Actually, we're not just listening. We live up here right in the flesh.
Bam, man. My dude keeping it 100 with us. We appreciate all the love, man. Keep it moving. High five for life.
I actually like that. You ain't do no more. So look, how can the world stay in contact with High Five? Neither one of y'all don't follow me, so I already got a problem with y'all already. Neither one of y'all follow me.
I know,
That's
right?
Not true. That's not true.
It's not true. Y'all follow us.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me look right now. Marcus don't follow me.
Well, hey, you know what, bro?
Look, how about this? happy belated birthday. I remember it was your birthday the other day because I did my
Thank you.
research. I stalked
Thank you. Well, you know what, bro? I got you now. I'm gonna tell you this. I'll go and reply, but social media is, I'm old school, bro. I'm really, keep to myself, and I'll
Well, we're
respond.
friends now. Fake it up for me and add me on for a second.
Nah, I promise. I promise you, it's gonna happen, bro. I promise you, it's gonna
Okay,
happen.
we're live now. Don't give me Hollywood talk. You're gonna do it.
You'll
So, are
see.
you following me? I think the group page is following me, and I'm following y'all.
Well, I could have sworn I was, but
I'll make sure.
hey, check this out. Check this out. As soon as I get off this phone, it's gonna be done.
No doubt.
Vice
No
versa.
doubt.
I'll make sure of that. So stay in contact with y'all. Y'all go to is what? Is really the Instagram?
It's Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Everything is official high five. So all the major platforms, official high five. You go on the website, Bronx Most Wanted, ENT.com, BronxMostWanted.com. And that's it, man. All the major platforms, all the major social media platforms, official high five. That's how you can get in contact with us and stay up to date with us. New pictures and all that. All the pictures that you see on Instagram, all that is fresh. Everything goes up fresh. So that's
Okay.
how we are now.
So look, you guys were great. How was this little platform for y'all? How we gave y'all the real? We didn't beat y'all up too bad here.
No. I don't know if you've seen us ducking and weaving. You know what I'm saying? We was ducking and weaving and throwing the shots right back. We've been at this 30 years, so
I know when to
what
bring
I'm saying?
it
So it's all good, man. You give one, you give one, you gotta take one. You give one, take one. You know what I'm saying? But the respect is there, and we appreciate us. We appreciate you letting us get on your platform and utilize your platform to reach our fans and new fans and get to answer some questions and have a lot of fun. You guys was a lot of fun. I'm glad that we was able to do it and keep it up, man. The personality is in there, Marty.
Word. I
We
like
don't
real
have to.
talk.
We didn't have to. We didn't have to hold you down. You held your own self down.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't no rookie on this all-star team.
No doubt.
Ooh.
Shout out to all y'all, man. I
Thank
would
you.
have something to say about the Lakers, but you know what I'm saying, I stopped watching basketball since my old school brothers stopped playing and stuff like that. I don't know none of the new views, but
Respect.
I see you with the Lakers, though. I see you.
So
It's
if
a
y'all
killer
missed
team.
this will be on YouTube after this. So it definitely will. And I'm just going to tag them also so that they can definitely see it. So look, guys, much success to y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all. You guys are the truth. And
Yeah.
when that book is ready, you got an open invitation. When y'all want to come back, come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys 3 copies, man. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
No doubt.
Thank
Word, man. Well,
Luke,
Marty,
y'all,
it's been real, bro.
Make sure I follow all y'all.
No, I got you, man. We're gonna exchange.
Well, I'm gonna do it right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna do another promo and I'm gonna tag you in it. Say this nigga did not tag me. He gonna be a lion.
Nah, bro. I promise you, man. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get right on it, yo. I promise.
Okay.
You.
Well, good night, y'all. We'll definitely be in touch. Thank you again.
All right, man.
Thank
Much
you.
love, man. Much success
Hey,
to
do
y'all.
it.
All
I
right.
love you, boy.
I love you too, Trev, man. Be good.
right.
All right.
All right.
One.
All right.
It was all right. I like them.
Yes, that was good.
Let me tap in for 2 more records. Then I'm going to bed. No, I ain't going to bed. I'm lying. I ain't going to bed. I'm getting off. But they was
Okay. Yes, I
Hey.
enjoyed them.
That's gonna stick. I'm trying to tell you
What's going to stick?
that this whole joint is gonna stick. Like never. Like you'll see, Marty. You'll see. This is special. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, I'm putting this on tomorrow. So look, I want to remind y'all, Tuesdays, the guys from Silk going to be here, and High Five don't split the money evenly either. Truth be told. So look, let me tell you what's going on for the week before I tell you one good night. Tuesday, remember the Marty A. John Show is here every single Tuesday. Some of the other days are just special, only when you see the special guests. When they're here, we do it more days. I ain't gonna tell you about Friday. Shout out to JD. I'm gonna see you because he's flying in just for the Marty A. Johnson Show.
Hey,
Yes.
Norlola, North Carolina. look, I'm gonna tell the business now. So we're going to an event there. That's when we're gonna film the actual season premiere of season 5 of the Marty A. Johnson Show on that event. So
Okay.
that's when we're gonna, that day there is gonna, we're filming for the official 5th season. So if you're in North Carolina, come on out, holler at your boy. So actually I'm filming the actual kickoff of season 5. We ain't going nowhere. So that's what I'm actually gonna shoot the 5th season. If you're there, come holler at me and say hi and take a picture with me.
Yes.
Otherwise, boss lady, I'm gonna see you also. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna see you with Gorilla Black and Lil Scrappy and so on and so on. But
Yes.
but look, Saturday, our good friends are gonna come. Hold on. Cause they're all friends of this show.
Yes.
Sorry, not H-Town. Changing Faces, intro, help me out. Cut Close, and someone else. Next, and one more. Sorry if I forgot you. But actually, since it's a tribute to the 90s, we are gonna film the season premiere of season 5 of the Marty A. Johnson Show. But in the meantime, I'm gonna tap in one more time. In the meantime, if we need to follow Lavelle, how can we do so?
Boomsound_Lavelle. That's the personal account. Boom Sound Factory all together. That's where you get your radio, your playlisting, and everything that these artists need from the ground floor. Boom Sound Factory all together.
And Miss Candy Licious Dream, how can I get at you?
Since you mentioned Candylicious Dreams, yes, on Instagram it's Candylicious Dreams with a K and a Z at the end. Also on Instagram, Charlene_Monet, and on Facebook, Charlene F. Pridgeon on Facebook.
Look, I didn't think. Look, I didn't know. Hold on, I don't know if people are gonna watch this on a Sunday at 9 o'clock. I didn't know. I said, look, I don't keep up. Are they watching them? I hope so.
Hey, yeah.
Look, I said, we're gonna do it 9 o'clock at night. I hope they're watching us. This little platform. No, I'm joking. No, thank you for definitely tapping in. Okay, Casey Jones, first, thank you for the support. It seems like every time we do this platform, you on all the time. With that being said, I'm gonna play your record. You always
right.
every time we're here. First off, I definitely appreciate the support. I really do, for real. But if we don't like your record, we will cut you though.
That's true.
But it says he calls his joint I remember the last joint you sent too. Lavelle, we ain't feeling Casey Jones. What happens?
Cut.
But tap in.
Oh my God.
Trade this beat.
Hey,
High five, follow me now.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, I remember. Cuddled by the stove, cold nights in December. Nothing in the oven, Roman noodle, that's for dinner. Yeah, I remember. I thank God for my mama, she prayed for say, I ain't tryna see my baby in the grave before me. That won't happen, cause this is God's plan. Came a long way from trapping for bands,
I remember you not gonna make it through the end. I remember. Nah, let me stop. Thank you for sending it in. Lavelle Cutter first. What do you think of that?
Man, I remember, and I don't want to. And I'm trying to tell you, it sounded sleepy. He sounded very unenthused. The mix was a little.
Doing it?
There's a lot of reasons why, but keep going, bro.
Charlene.
Bro, just keep pushing. Keep grinding, sweetheart. Just keep grinding.
Okay. Casey Jones, how about you come on the panel one day? And since, let me see if your energy is there, because so far the music ain't hitting right now. Maybe you got something else that can offset it. And I'm not being shady. It is what it is. Yeah. What's up, Crown Me? Oh Lord, he gave me a oh Lord, here we go. Hey, Marty, I am a rap artist that can also do dance hall. This is new dance hall album. For real, this is the single of my new dancehall album, Passport to Paradise. I'll be dropping soon. I'm gonna drop something too if I ain't feeling it.
Yeah, dead.
None never did believe. Boys they reach the top. Ain't no one stop. God bless me with a gift. You can't take me out of ghetto. None will love you till you're rich. Until then you have to settle. With backstabbing friends, women who look pretentious, I look some benefits. Now tell my boyfriend, learn to picture thing you need money, I'm not sending it. Remember when you said I was lazy, and my music now goes for me. No girl can hurt my feelings, come my money, I go comfort me. The love God home, if I trust you, you go online on me.
Charlene, when I hear dance hall, I'm ready to spin around my seat and ready to wind on sis and me get excited. Seriously, when I hear dance hall,
Yeah, that wasn't.
it made me want to turn on my AC and get my blanket and wrap up. It's boring.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was about to put you to sleep. It definitely wasn't dance hall.
Dead hall.
Y'all are on one tonight, okay?
Oh no, this I don't care. It's Sunday, but it's still Marty A. Johnson show. Period.
That part.
Oh, Charlene, this is a good one.
I'm gonna say, hit me with another one.
Ooh. I don't even know if I should even do this.
What is it, Marty?
Please, girl, please be good. Because there's a real good one here. Make sure this works before I play it. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't hear it. Remember, I don't hear none of the records now. Leo, turn on real quick. We're going to listen to a couple of records real quick. And please, let's end this on a high note. Remind people what they need to,
Okay.
What are we looking for?
So first, listen to the song. I'm playing. Listen to your record. Make sure it's your best. You know, make sure that it's at least something you would send to an executive at a label. Secondly, send it to martyajohnson4@gmail.com. And please don't have bios or anything like that. If we're not feeling it, it will get the cut. As you do see, we on a Sunday and we still cutting. So
y'all ready? This
We
is
ready.
an excellent one here. I love when they send these covers in. This is a good one. Again, I don't hear these till now. When I see the artist, I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Kelly Price. It's the Marty A. Johnson Show. We would love to have you on this platform. Right now, it's our tribute to the 90s and early 2000s. We have a young lady doing her rendition of your classic, You Should Have Told Me.
Ooh.
We love Kelly Price. Lavelle, we ain't feeling what happens.
Cutter.
And the artist's name is Tiffany Smith. Charlene, we know all the words to this, huh?
Okay, bring it on, girl. You better represent.
Remember, this is Kelly Price. You should have told me. Marty A. Johnson Show.
All in a midnight house. I didn't tuck you in and turn the night light out. You would walk through the door and I wouldn't say hi. I would walk out the door, wouldn't say bye-bye. It's funny that I never thought about it that way. I never knew the things that I did not say. But you were lonely, hungry, and I was thinking I'm a perfect lady. You told me I wasn't small enough.
Oh, I'm small enough. Bye, girl. Got there something? Honestly, I thought you were gonna rock out for real. I was ready.
Oh my
I'm
Oh my God.
I need another version of this because
That was something special. That was special.
She needed a beat or something to help.
No, a beat was not gonna help that.
You thought like acapella too? Woo.
that's hard. That's hard to do.
It's terrible, like in general, but she didn't put no milk on the cereal, nothing. It's just dry.
All right, listen, she getting too much airtime.
I'm sorry.
Next? In the meantime, remember, I'm gonna be here on Tuesday, 7:30, live. Oh, let me tell you about Silk. And I'm gonna get in their business when they come on. When they came on, they're gonna give me a time limit tomorrow, give them 15, 20 minutes. How about you don't come on? You give me restrictions right off the bat. When they come on, I'm gonna say it. I'm like, okay, y'all give me restrictions.
15 minutes.
Maybe no more than 20 minutes. I'm gonna say, why do you people give me all this time restraint? You ain't that busy. Beyonce would still come on and give me time. Anyhow, let me play another record before I tell y'all good night. I want to end this on a high note.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what kind of note that was.
So we're going down.
Nice. Hey, JD, Mr. Light Skin. He said, let me be the first to hear this, called Run It.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Yo. We heard.
Frost, you the boss, you need.
Come on. Tap in.
Getting them boots up, you know I grind, I work all day. 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 You know I run it. Getting them blues, yeah, them hundreds. You know I grind, I work all day. I gotta get paid, I love it. Hold up, run it. Getting them blues, yeah, them hundreds. You know I grind, I work all day. I gotta get paid, I love it. You know I run it. Getting them blues, yeah, them hundreds. You know I grind, I work all day. I gotta get paid, I love it. Hold up, run it. Getting them blues, yeah, them hundreds. You know I grind, I work all day. I gotta get paid, I love it.
I can never go broke cause I grind all day. Focus on that rent, but no time for the games, no time for the lanes, no time for the pain. And I stay on guard.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Okay.
I'm gonna be real.
I enjoyed the chant thing that he had going on, like the little hook thing, but it took too long for the rapper to come in. But when he came in, I was enjoying it. That beginning part is just way too long.
Exactly. I'm gonna be real, Mari. To me, it's really the intro. To me, that throws off the whole enjoyment. Like you can't really get comfortable with it because
it's too long.
This show, like, it can't get long on the show like that. So
live.
Yeah, it's too long, but it's not bad when he gets going. It's actually kind of good. It's solid.
That's what
It's
I'm
good.
saying. I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the intro was just too long.
I agree.
They cut that down. They might have something.
Okay. Let's.
We can't hear you.
Did he melt away again?
Or press the mute button by mistake. Marty. Can't hear you, dog.
Marty Mall. Can you
Marty.
see him?
Hello.
Okay. Now we can hear you.
Sorry, I'm on dial-up service. I didn't pay my bill. Guess. Okay. Guess who sent something in? Guess
Who?
you want to be a friend of our show for real. Cara Tanae sent something.
She did.
Uh-huh.
Girl, come on now, girl. Make me proud, girl. Make me proud.
Let me go to another one because she sent me two. That was slow. I want a fast one because want me to tell you what she sent in?
What?
I'm scared to do that one. Look at it, because I don't hear it till now. Woo!
Come on, girl.
Lavelle. I'm gonna let Lavelle pick it.
What's up?
Lavelle. She did Vivian Green roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. Beyonce Deja Vu. Or I think you'll pick this one. Ashanti Foolish.
I'm going with Foolish. Because okay.
Come on, KT.
All right, hold on.
Be hard. This shouldn't be hard.
KT.
She
This is our last joint for the night. All right. What's up, Ashanti? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show. Listen, I thought you were coming out for the season finale. My people's about to hit you up again ASAP. So I'm gonna see you really, really soon. In the meantime, we have a young lady named Cara Tanae. She is doing her rendition of your classic, Foolish. We don't hear this till now.
Okay.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you treated me so bad. Said you love me, knowing about me, and now it's all you had. And though my heart is beating for you, I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running.
Yes.
You. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. Oh, my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. And boy, you know I really love you, I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years.
Okay, T.
My days, yeah. No more, no more. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Ooh, trust in you, I trust in you. So sad, what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me. See, when I get the strength to leave you, always telling me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you, and I'm mad because I love you. So I stop and think that maybe you can learn to appreciate me when it all remains the same. That you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change. My days are cold, baby.
Get it, KT.
No more without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. Though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are gone without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are gone without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you.
Yes. Go, KT.
Nice.
That's a great way to end the
Nice.
night. Great way to end the night. I hear you, sis.
That was nice.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Thank you, Cara Tanae. And she's going to be on a new season of the Marty A. Johnson Show. Remember, I'm on Marty A. Johnson on every single thing. I want to give, a big shout out to High Five for rocking with us.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and do this now for Lavelle and Charlene text me. This will be on YouTube tonight. As soon as I get up this, I'm going to upload it now. So if you missed Thursday's show with intro, I'm doing High Five tonight. Intro will be tomorrow. All
okay.
Right. So good night, y'all. Follow Lavelle, follow Charlene. I'm gonna see y'all Tuesday here on the Marty A. Johnson Show at 7:15 because I want to tap in because Silk's gonna be on time. Bye, y'all. Follow everyone. And again, salute to High Five.
Yes.